that Satan should get an advantage of us, for we're not ignorant to his devices. I want to start by giving all the praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai Ba'ashem, Arakhakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of the great millstone and the bishops of the great millstone who rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations unto the hopefully elect tabernacle of David, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And there's not going to be a long video, but there's another video that I came across. This is on BitChute, and this individual, I guess, pulled out his camera and took a quick little, walkthrough around this premise here, which this is stationed right in the Nashville airport. This is an Amazon store. As you can see, it's all set up, you know, basically digital. All right, it's set up Skynet style, all digital, where you can actually go in there and grab what you want, and basically you'll be able to just walk out, but it will take for something for you to have in your hand. All right, all you gotta do is just swipe and wave your hand, walk on in there, get what you need or whatever it is you desire, and you can walk right on out. All right, so they definitely have been setting the stage and got it all prepared and ready for you. All right, those of you that bow down to the image of the beast, you worship the image, and see nothing wrong, with this whole system that they're bringing out, but it's right in front of your face. We've been blowing the trumpet on this for quite some time now, and it seemed like every other day, we putting up videos on it, but you still got guys that are silent. All right, well, the scriptures talk about dumb dogs, who have no bark. All right, you ought to see what's happening. It should be very obvious at this point. And if you're not sounding an alarm, if you're not giving a warning, the Lord's going to require that of you. You can't say you did not know. Let's get was that Proverbs 24? Get that real quick. Proverbs 24, verse 11. If thou forbear to deliver them that are drawn unto death, and those that are ready to be slain, if thou sayest, behold, we knew it not, doth not he that pondereth the heart consider it? So you seeing your people getting ready to be led to the slaughter, all right, because they're being gradually deceived and seduced to basically this beast's system. They're being cornered, into that technology, and you're gonna have our people that's gonna definitely go for it. And then you got some of our people that's starting to understand certain things. There, some of them that actually know about the MOTB. All right, but for the most part, a lot of our people they're still asleep. So they won't know what's happening, and they're gonna gladly accept and be basically ready to be slain. They're gonna be drawn straight to death because you accept that implant. That's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a painful death, which really you're gonna suffer the second death. All right, in that fire, because that's the judgment for everybody that takes it. If thou sayest, behold, we knew it not, knowing damn well you knew it, because we got on your nerves about it. We talked about it. We was always constantly bringing updates on it. Doeth not he that pondereth the heart consider it, meaning the Most High. All right, he knows your inner thoughts. He knows your mind. All right, and he that keepeth thy soul doeth not he know it, and shall not he render to every man according to his works? And the Lord's going to judge you according to that. All right. You see, the You see what the wicked is doing, and you seeing our people is getting ready to be caught up in that snare, and you don't try to give them stern warning, but you knew all along the Lord's he's gonna pay you back for what you've done. All right, everything's gonna be brought into judgment, man. So that's why it's best to fear the Most High and do what is right, man. Even if you really don't fully agree that the charagma is just that, the implant. All right, or if you don't believe it is at all, period, you still not gonna say nothing about this. You ain't got nothing to say. So you just not gonna blow the trumpet. You don't think that danger is ahead. Well, you don't really care for your people then, man. Let's get Ezekiel 33. And that means that you're a hireling at the end of the day. There's a lot of dudes that's playing like they don't really understand, but they're not teaching this. They're quiet. Well, I'm not gonna say all of them, but some of them they're quiet on purpose, is because they know what it is, but if they say something, they're gonna lose that bag because some of you dudes are sold out. All right, and you're gonna pay dearly, man. I hope that bag was really worth the missiles. This is Ezekiel 33, and I'll start at the top. It says, "Again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people, then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head." And in this case, this talking about enemies approaching, the city, approaching the walls, and if you don't blow the trumpet, you don't sound the right alarm, and our people don't be prepared, then that blood is on that watchman's hands. Well, we can apply it to us seeing the charagma that is pretty. The system is already set in place. The last 2 years have been the elites setting the stage for the rollout. They're imploding the old system and rolling in the new. We've been on a transition ever since, and the whole pandemic started in 2020. That was all just part of the Trojan horse. All right. So we already see what's happening. We've seen it in hindsight, and we've been blowing the trumpet, and people been challenging us and coming against it, giving their opinion or bringing out all kind of gray areas. Some dudes even said, "Hey, I'm gonna take it boldly." So they're not gonna warn them. They're basically saying it's a false alarm. So y'all ain't gotta worry about that. The same attitude they took when it came to that jump shot, them Jello shots, and now they're hiding all the casualties or people that's been affected, people whose bodies and life has changed dramatically since. People filing lawsuits and all type of stuff. Fauci getting ready to step down because they know what's happening. And they lied to the public. And you had to have been an idiot to have trusted them in the first place. The scriptures say, "Never trust thine enemy." But like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. A lot of people got to find out that you never supposed to trust this devil. All right. And if you falling for this because you think it's so convenient and it's cool, and you putting your trust in the beast. All right. It said that he would come with signs, lying wonder, all signs, power, and lying wonders. And those that believe in it, you're going to be given to strong delusion, okay? Because you have pleasure in unrighteousness and not accepting the truth that will save you. So the blood is going to be upon your own head for not taking heed. And you false prophets who's not sounding an alarm, you're gonna be destroyed too. All right. Verse 5, it says, he heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning, his blood shall be upon him, but he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. But if the watchman see the sword and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand. All right. So you're gonna be held responsible. All right. And that makes you a hireling because you don't care for the sheep. Okay. You just care about that money, that bag. You care about, those donations coming in, you know, getting all that bread. But let me get up 1 Corinthians 14. We make it loud and clear, man. It ain't uncertain, when we bring these things out. You know exactly what we're bringing out. And everybody that follow us, they're already going to know what time it is. So when they see all type of stores and markets set up like this, where the only way you can get in there is through this technology. You can't pull out your wallet. You can't pull out no card. You can't pull out no cash because cash is going to be obsolete. Then what? All them people that you've been deceiving, they're going to report right back to you. What's up? What's happening? So Great Millstone was right, huh? This is 1 Corinthians 14, and I'm going to start at 7. It says, and even things without life, and this is going into speaking in tongues, different languages. You gotta, interpret what's being said if you're gonna speak another language, because prophecy is more edifying than just speaking a random language. All right, people got to understand what you're saying, and so they can prepare themselves. It says, and even things without life giving sound, whether pipe or harp, except they give a distinction in the sounds, how shall it be known what is piped or harped? Dudes giving a take on this, but they don't sound too sure. They always switching it up. Or the MOTB can be this, or I believe it's that, but it's not just that. It's this over. Is so you're confusing your members, the people that follow you. Or I believe it's spiritual. You know, I believe it's you know ISUPK. They have like a breakdown for the MOTB for. I mean, shit, man. Like I lost count of how many times they done changed it up. What they said was the MOTB. Over the years, I done lost count, man. It's everything but what it is with them. Well, you're giving it an uncertain sound. It says, verse 8, for if the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle? See that? So, you got to make it crystal clear, man. Is this the MOTB or is it not? So anyway, this is only like 30 some seconds. I'll play it and then we can close out. See that? Just put your hand out. That's all you got to do. Just put your hand out. See how the prophecy is so on point? And don't worry, they're going to have some things where, if you got it in your head, hey, you know, put your head to it, like getting your temperature checked. It's all getting set up, man. And meanwhile, more countries are finding ways to de-dollarization. The rupee, the ruble is getting more value. They all finding alternatives away from the dollar. So that's even more, all right, against this current system, all right, where they're gonna do away with the dollar, okay? Because this is what's being rolled out. This is the new, all right. So yeah, there's gonna be more and more stores ending up like this. You got gas stations set up that way. All right, Whole Food stores, all like it's coming, man. All right, and we're not gonna stop, doing these lessons on it because it's one of the last major prophecies besides the War of Armageddon. That's gonna be the final thing right after the Charagma. And I don't even gotta go to it. Revelation 13:16 on down. Y'all should know it by heart. Uh, and followed by the next chapter, Revelation 14:9 on down. It talks about the judgment of what happens if you worship the image and receive his charagma. You're gonna be tormented in that fire and that brimstone, man. All right. So, you know, we just gotta continue to keep our eyes on prophecy, be preoccupied in the meditation thereof, and watch this place come to an end, because this devil, he's on his way out. But he's gonna do all type of things to try to assure himself that he's gonna be successful. The devil, like it says in Revelation 12:12, the devil is coming down with great wrath because you know that he had but a short time. Now that you have the death of the queen, or that witch, they about to turn up on those rituals, more sacrificing. They finna turn the wheel further. So we're gonna see what this devil's getting ready to do. But Lord willing, you brothers and you sisters, y'all to stay circumspect, you know, remain sober, and watch and continue in the faith, man, endure. And with that, I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh Shem Shai. Shalom.